Might want to redo the framing, like zoom in on this so it's like, I don't know, like that. Oh, I'm too far back in this one. Hiya folks. These days recently have been demoralizing, demotivating. When I say demoralizing, that was one of my subjects to talk about on my sheet. I wasn't going to talk about it. I was going to talk about the fact that it's happening, but not it as a topic vlog subject. But one thing to note that I wrote down on that sheet for demoralization is it can mean two things. The way I've always used it through most of my life is demoralization is demoralization. It's a loss of morale, which is a good feeling that comes out of you, the energy, the confidence to do things when you get up in the morning. Morale is when you don't feel so depressed. If you have high morale, if you have low morale, you're depressed. If you have high morale, you're happy, you're energetic, you're confident, you think maybe we'll win, so let's go out and do things. So that's morale. And when I'm talking about demoralization, it's kind of like black pilling in terms of you feel depressed, you feel like nothing you do is going to work, you feel like doing nothing because what's the point? And if you do something, you're not going to make headway, so there's not much point in doing it. It's a waste of time, and adds to kind of just gloom and a bad feeling about the world. And I'm there right now. So demoralization, that's the first meaning that I've used throughout my life. There's another meaning, I think a newer meaning, but not that new, because Yuri Bezmenov used it, and I think his old videos that everyone remembers are possibly from the 80s and 90s, so not that new, I guess, but kind of new to me anyway. He's talking about demoralization in terms of a lack of morals, which to me is just like almost opposite to the other demoralization. So you got these two meanings of the word that kind of clash against each other. They don't mean the same thing at all. I don't think you can connect morale with morals. Morals and morality is like a good morality is when you do good things, you have good principles, you are whatever good and bad means, because it can be subjective, but you have a principle where you follow a set of rules that you think is good for the world, and you can explain in your own way why it's good for the world. Whereas bad morals, bad morality, and I suppose what Yuri Bezmenov and some right-wingers mean when they say demoralization is when you have a decay of morals, you're following bad things. But again, whose morals are they? Like, good and bad is subjective. It depends on the individual. There's not a universal, set in stone, agreed upon consensus good and bad. That does vary from person to person, and each individual or each group, I hate talking about groups and collectivism, have their own rules for what is meant to be good and what is meant to be bad. So demoralization, I mean, a lot of what the right-wingers say is bad morals. They're aiming it at the left, who, their moral code is different. So a good moral to a leftist is a bad moral to a right-winger, and so on and so on. So it's a messy subject, using it in terms of moral code. I don't really use demoralization to refer to morality or morals at all. I just refer to it as, do you feel bad enough not to do anything? Do you feel good enough to do something? And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad morals or anything if you feel bad and you feel depressed, not able enough to do something. It just means like you're downbeat, you're sad, you're depressed, you don't think what you're doing will work. And we all get like that from time to time. I guess this here can be my video on demoralization. The other one on there is demotivation. Lack of motivation. Let's see if I can find what the exact wording was. So I've actually done half this topic vlog now, so let's talk about finishing it. Where did I see that? Yeah, just lack of the other one is lack of motivation. Still haven't done my 1890s vlog. And what ties into demoralization in terms of morale is lack of motivation. I don't know if you can condense that down into like demotivation or something nonsense like that. I don't know if that word works, but a lack of motivation goes hand in hand with demoralization. Motivation, to me, I suppose people talk about motives, like in filmmaking. What is the motive of my character in this scene? You know, what's the thing that, to me, that's like, it goes with the word motor. What drives you? What pushes you along? Motoring a person's principles and ability to act, and I don't like the term agency so much, but ability to push forward in the direction they want to push is motivation. And you lack that. Some mornings you wake up and you lack that. You're like, I know there's some things I could be doing, but do I feel motivated to do them? Do I feel pressed to the point where, you know, I'm demoralized, I don't have enough morale to think this is going to work? Then I'm also demotivated, if that is indeed a word. I don't have the motivation to motor forward and advance. I'm not going to use the word progress either. So tricky using words these days. Advance and push forward in my personal endeavours, and the things I've chosen are important. Things I need to complete, things I need to finish. Oh my god, these birds are cute. There's some tiny black-headed birds just dancing around on the branch outside. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. The bird call is if you're interested. Oh, it seems such old man stuff, doesn't it? Bird watching. It seems like, oh, you get elderly, what do? You go bird watching. Anyway, yeah. Interrupted by birds right at the end there, but I'm going to call that my topic vlog, demoralization in terms of morale, not morality, and motivation, or demotivation, lack of motivation. Thank you for watching.